Scorpio, welcome to your reading. So today's reading is just going to be a reading about your next romantic partner, your relationship, just a love reading. We'll see what the cards have to say. I am going to be pulling later on from the Numinous Astro deck. I don't use that deck enough. I need to use it more often, but yeah, I decided I would use it today and be getting information about what zodiac signs this person might be, sun, moon, rising, or Venus. Also, maybe some synastry aspects you guys might have, like what some of the planets might be, what the houses might be, or anything like that. So, let's see what comes out for all of you. Alright, Spirit, what's going on in Scorpio's love life? What's happening next for Scorpio? Ooh, that's a lot. I'm going to take them. Okay. Okay. We've got the Seven of Pentacles, the King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. We've got the Two of Cups. We've also got the Four of Swords. The Seven of Cups, the King of Cups. This is your energy, also Cancer or Pisces. Almost like King of Swords. Did you notice that? That's weird. Also got the Page of Pentacles. I don't know if I'm going to have enough room. Let me scoop these up. The Knight of Swords. And then we've got the Page of Swords. I'm going to move this. Let's move this down here. There. I think you can see all of that pretty much. Hopefully. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we've got the Moon. Now, I associate the Moon in tarot with Cancer. Some people associate it with Pisces. It actually does have Pisces on here. The reason I do that is because in astrology, the moon rules Cancer. And I associate the High Priestess in tarot with Pisces. I know that's a little confusing. Not everybody does that. That's just how I read. So, let's get started. This is a lot coming out. So, what I'm seeing is you do have some new love coming in, for sure. I feel like, though, before this person comes in, you're going to have a lot of options, Scorpio. That, or you're going to be daydreaming about things that, I'm going to put it, it's like the type of person that you want, or the qualities, I guess I should say, that you want in a person, your ideal match. I feel like you're going to be focusing on like law of attraction, law of assumption, and really honing in and trying to attract this person into your life. I do feel like you're calling in a soulmate. Now this could be a fire sign, or it could be a water sign, or somebody with fire and water in their placements. But I see that this is somebody that you're going to want to build with. You see long term with this person. And it's almost like when they finally come in, it happens very, very quickly. I feel like you're kind of just going about your business, doing your own thing. Some of you may be excelling in your career. There may be some sort of new opportunity coming in right before this person comes in. Something having to do with like your career, like a promotion, maybe even going back to school or getting some sort of certification, a scholarship, something like that. It's like you have a new area of study or some sort of new skills you need to learn. And then this person comes rushing in. Like, it happens so swiftly. It's just very sudden and unexpected. It's like you've been trying to manifest this person for a long time. And they haven't come in, and then all of a sudden, when you least expect it, you're focusing on you. That's when they come in. And I feel like this person is, I feel like they're just very enthusiastic about this connection. I feel like they're very passionate. But I feel like they're also very focused on you, and they're very, like, decisive. Like, you know, this is what I want. Scorpio is the person I want. I don't want anybody else. Like, I feel like they're just honed in on you. This does give me fire sign energy, if I'm being honest. I know we have the King of Wands on the board here, but I feel more like that King of Cups is your energy. Doesn't have to be, again, but I feel like with this fire sign energy, it's more about just going after what it is you want, like being very ambitious, setting your eyes on the prize, the bigger picture, and you know, you're just really, right now, Scorpio, I feel like you're just really trying to find your person, if you haven't already found them. It's like, I feel like you're taking all the steps you could possibly take. You may even be over-analyzing why your person hasn't come in yet, and what else you could possibly do to draw them in. But I feel like a lot of times when you redirect your energy elsewhere, when you're not focusing too hard and too much on one thing, and you pull that energy back in and you distract yourself with other, you know, with your career or going out with friends or just, you know, whatever's going on in your personal life, that's when the person comes in. It's like when you're too focused on something, it's not going to happen. So I feel like there's this energy of you just really need to take time out for yourself, focus on you for a bit, still do your manifestation work, and then this person's gonna come in. They're gonna come in quick, and I heard hot and heavy too. Okay, you like that though, Scorpio. You are a Scorpio. You like hot and heavy, so let's see what zodiac signs or any other messages we can get. Spirit, what else can you tell us about this person coming in? Hot and heavy for Scorpio. Oh, okay. Have not gotten that card in a while. I don't think I've gotten that card for any of the other zodiac signs, come to think of it. It's the North Node Destiny. So, wow, we've already got the Two of Cups right here. That is a soulmate card for me. So, and the first thing on this card is Soul School. So, I definitely feel like you and this person were meant to cross paths. We also had Virgo come out. So you're meant to cross paths. You're meant to be together. Oh, we've also got Ascendant. Now that's interesting because I was just thinking it'd be crazy if in your synastry your North Node conjuncts your Ascendant with this person. Or your North Node conjuncts their Ascendant conjuncts your North Node, something like that. That would be kind of nuts. Definitely destined if that happens. If you ever see that in synastry, you are destined to cross paths. And vertex is another thing to watch out for, especially if it hits your angles or any of your planets and conjuncts them in any way. We've also got Saturn, planet of long-term stability, commitment, the glue in relationships. So yeah, if you ever see vertex, in any synastry. It's a point of fate. So, let me get one more, Spirit. One more, please. So, if you have that in synastry with someone, definitely be on the lookout for that. Okay. We've also got Jupiter, Sagittarius energy. Just saw 1010 on the timer. We've got Aquarius. Also, their ascendant or north node, or Saturn or Jupiter, could be in any of these zodiac signs too, by the way. We've got Mercury. That's definitely Virgo energy. It's also Gemini energy. And then we've got Mars, Aries energy. Also used to be the ruler of you, Scorpio. And then we've got Scorpio on the bottom. There's your energy. So I'm seeing that, like I said, there could be some sort of connection between the ascendant and the north node. I'm seeing, though, that, again, we've got that destined meeting, but I feel like you two are going to actually, you know, go through some sort of growth and expansion together, which is what Jupiter talks about. Jupiter is also, talks about a lot of fun, like travel, exciting times, and really just exploring life together. I really like that sort of energy because it's all about constantly learning and growing with each other. So we've also got Mercury here with communication. Communication is key for any relationship, especially the foundation of any relationship. Like if you want a relationship to last a long time, you definitely need to be able to communicate any sort of issues or anything you want out of the relationship. If you hold back from communicating with your person, a lot of that's going to be, you know, pent up energy. They're not mind readers, right? You need to be able to communicate what it is you want. They need to be able to communicate what it is they want, so you guys can be on the same page and there isn't any, I'm hearing discrepancies, but there isn't any miscommunication. Like you thought they wanted something, but they really wanted something else, you know, that sort of thing. It just feels like a very adult-like energy where you two are trying to be on the same page. Mars is all about action. This is a lot of desire, impulses, excitement. It's like you two are almost impatient to be together. With this sort of energy, though, I know you love that, Scorpio. It's very lustful. That is kind of like your energy, too. Just very intense and passionate. I feel like, again, we've got that King of Wands energy, but I feel like, you know, you two will always be wanting each other. I feel like there's not going to be a time when you're like, well, not really feeling it with this person. I feel like it's always going to be something that you want from this person. And I'm trying to keep this PG because it's not an 18 plus reading, but yeah, the sex drive is going to be very high. And you can appreciate that, I know. With Virgo, though, Virgo is all about, Virgo rules the 6th house. So, we've got, a lot of, like, I'm trying to describe, Virgos care about their health, first of all, but they're also very, like, efficient about what they do. We've had 6th house come out a lot in readings, so I was going to say it'd be interesting to see if it comes out in yours. But they're a bit of perfectionists. They like things a certain way. They're just kind of methodical. They just go about things a certain way. So there could be something here about, I'm seeing maybe just focus on health. Because that 6th house energy, it has a focus on like health and work and routine. But now Aquarius is kind of, it's totally different from that. Aquarius is more of like experimental, like unique, a bit eccentric. But I feel like Aquarius goes well with the Sagittarius energy because I feel like they're both free spirits. So I feel like maybe that's what you two are going to be, or how you're going to be in this relationship. You guys like to just kind of be rebels, do your own thing, have fun, right? But I feel like it's going to be one of those things. It gives me fun vibes, like spontaneous, because that's Uranus energy. It's like spontaneous, electrifying energy. Like you may even feel a bit shocked when you meet this person. But it's like the spontaneous, like, hey, you want to go on a road trip? Yeah, pack your bags. Let's leave right now. That's kind of Aquarius type energy, and Sagittarius too. They're just like, let's go, let's do this. Why are we waiting on someone? No, we're not waiting on anybody. We're waiting on our significant other. We don't have any plans. We're calling out of work. It's just like, we're going to just go and do this and have fun. So I feel like there's a bit of excitement in that aspect of your relationship. It's like never a dull moment. So let's see what else the cards have to say. Spirit, what other messages do you have for Scorpio? And with that North Node and Ascendant, North Node's like our destiny and where we're going. Well, it's more like, yeah, it's our destiny. It's like where the direction we're headed, but the Ascendant kind of is the outlook of where we're headed. So if those align in any way, you two are destined to be headed in the same direction. We've got the 4th house here, which is Cancer's house, the house of roots. It's about home and family and comfort. We also got the 5th house. There is that. It's Leo energy, but it reminds me of this Jupiter in Aquarius. Again, I call this the fun house. You can see it looks like an amusement park. I've described this as like driving down a 2-lane road in a convertible, wind in your hair as the sun sets. Music's blaring, you both have smiles on your faces, you know, that sort of thing. It's just a fun aspect. We also got trine with flow. I love trines and sextiles in synastry because it's easygoing synastry. It's nothing that's too rough where you're going to be like in each other's faces, like fighting each other because there's so much tension. It's also not going to be like overwhelming with conjunctions. So it's like this is the Goldilocks. Trine and sextiles are like Goldilocks aspects when it comes to synastry. It's like everything is just, it's harmony. Everything is harmonized between you two. So, what else, Spirit? Give me a few more cards, please. What else can you tell me about this relationship for Scorpio? We've also got 3rd house. We had Mercury, and that's Gemini energy. So 3rd house talks about communication, but it can also talk about social media. What else? Dating. You can also meet, this is a house of siblings, so you can meet this person through one of your siblings, one of their siblings. But you could also just meet each other through social media. You might see this person on like Instagram, TikTok, something like that. What came out? The 9th house, Sagittarius again. I'm telling you, you can see the passport on here. It's all about, you know, we've got a camel, we've got, is that a mountain in the distance? I can't tell. Yeah, that's a mountain. I'm trying to see what this is back here. It looks like forest. Anyway, it talks about travel and like foreign travel and adventures. You can also talk about higher education. So one or both of you might have like a high degree in something. And, but really it talks about just going kind of like a spiritual journey with each other. It's a lot of like risk taking, which is that Jupiter, that Sagittarius, Jupiter, and Aquarius energy, like I said. Then we've got opposition. This is the yin to the yang. You balance each other out. You're mirroring each other. You see the mirror on here. But really, it's like what you have, they may lack. and what they have, you may lack. So when you guys come together, it's this balancing act, really. It's it just, everything fits perfectly. And then at the bottom of the deck, I talked about this, we've got the 6th house. There's that Virgo energy. It's been coming out for like all of the readings. So the 6th house is, again, about health, work, everyday routine, your diet, daily rituals, really, being organized. So I think it's important. A lot of astrologers talk about the 5th, the 7th, and the 8th house for synastry. I say the 6th is important because if you're going to spend time with this person long term, you're going to be living with this person, you want to be able to get along on a daily basis, right? Unless you guys have jobs, you know, you're one of the very few people who have jobs where you're traveling, you know, one's like a pilot and one's a flight attendant, and this is what's coming to me. And you're traveling all over the world and you hardly ever see each other. You know, most people don't do that. So the 6th house is important because you want to be able to get along with each other on a daily level. Like, you see each other every single day. How do you guys get along? I'm already seeing that it's going to be great, but it's just, and that's going to flow naturally and easily. But it also, it's more about, it's this house of service too. So some of you could be in a medical profession, like doctors or nurses, or they could, but also focus on health, like going to the gym, eating healthy, going to the grocery store, walking the dog. You get the idea. But also acts of service for each other. Like, you know, are you the one who gets off later from work, or are they? Is this person going to be like, hey, I'm going to stop and pick up dinner. What do you want? You know, so you don't have to cook. That's like an act of service. Like, I know you're tired from work, so let me go get dinner from somewhere. Or they might work later, and you might come home from work and decide you want to cook for them. It's just, you know, one of those things. Maybe they decided they're going to help you with the dishes or do the laundry, and then the next time you do the dishes or the laundry. It's just like this equal give and take, this back and forth energy, this opposition between you two, where you just really balance each other out. So I'm really happy for you, Scorpio. I do feel like, I will say, we've got that moon card at the bottom of the deck. I didn't really address that, even though I was looking at it. But I feel like, you know, when you had this energy with the 4 of Swords and the 7 of Cups, when you're trying to figure things out, Moon talks about something that's hidden from you, like you don't actually see this person coming. And also it's more about just paying attention to your intuition. Listen to your intuition about the people you're dealing with. If you're dealing with more than one person, who stands out the most. And yeah, let go of any fears you might have about finding your person, so that they can go ahead and come on in for you. So those are all the messages I have for you, Scorpio. Hopefully something in this reading resonated. If it did, please let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video.